Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
Oh hey, Coach Yan-san! What are you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
Alright, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good. You could take over my patrol for a while. That would count. Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help. The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon, and so many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrol.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes, and there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh no! Don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight. Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, alright? Otherwise, Yan-san...
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look. Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done.
Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrol.
Time to roll! Get back on track! Time to roll!
What's this? Was there always a cave here? Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Why is it hiding away here? Ah! You woke it up! Huh? It ran away. Yes, our reputation in Natlan is more fearsome than we thought. He would... You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless... Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still... What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual, though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from? What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Oh, wait. You mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat? So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it? Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is... Knew it! Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien! Oh, wait, no. Descender. Anyway, now we know where it came from. The simplest explanation is that your sister lost her key somewhere not far from here. Then, if that's true, it means your sister was here recently. Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Ansan's patrol on a whim. And should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should
There you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today. Thanks for being so diligent.
Oh, hey, Ian-san, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been cancelled. So the—
Wait, canceled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation at war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time?
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe. But our defenses are holding strong so far. So I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Maui— Oh! Want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case. Great! Then let's head over together. Mauika!
Salut Tanguy, ça va et toi?
Oh? Great timing, Ian-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
Tranquille, je fonce sur place par contre. Ah, le papa, tu m'étonnes, il fait tellement chaud. C'est plus chaud encore aujourd'hui.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
40 degrés hier, on est monté à 44 nous.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the Abyss?
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
Ouais, après, la voiture était à l'ombre, heureusement d'ailleurs. Du coup, nous, l'eau de la piscine était à 30 degrés hier. C'était vraiment top. Juste hâte ce soir, go piscine. Bah, tu m'étonnes. Moi, j'y retourne ce soir de nouveau. Mais non, nous, c'est piscine maison. Mais mes parents, du coup, ont changé l'eau et... Enfin, ils ont changé l'eau. Ils ont fait un bon traitement et ils ont remis correctement. Et là, on en profite. Elle était à 27 la semaine dernière. Ce week-end, elle était à 29. Hier, elle était à 30. Oh non, franchement, aujourd'hui, je pense que ça va être la même. On en profite.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
Sinon, la petite famille va bien. Oui, tout le monde va bien. Bon, Evelina est un petit peu malade avec ses chaleurs. C'est normal. Mio, il est mieux. Il dort un peu plus déjà. Mais bon, c'est toujours un gros glouton. Il se propose pas non plus des masses. Bah, moi, j'ai repris le boulot lundi. Enfin, il y a une semaine. Donc, ça fait déjà plus d'une semaine que j'ai repris. Je profite de ma pause du midi.
Oh? In what way?
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed. If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal could be?
Tu as bien raison, ouais. Aurélie est par là. Et ouais, elle s'occupe du petit. Encore en train de lui donner à manger.
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, he's been trying to track his sister down and get some answers. But she's been avoiding him.
Tu chanteras joyeux anniversaire pour moi.
Merci.
Je pense que t'as entendu.
Et
I
t'as pas
see.
chanté?
So you two have fallen out. Huh.
J'ai chanté cette nuit.
A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world. Just so I'm clear, you're still on Matland's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right? Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Hurry up, Grassa! Get back on track.
Look, it's Eulalie.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you—
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Eulalie out of the house.
dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're— The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't—
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eats.
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because—
Hey! She's saying your sister has poor taste.
Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad. But maybe I went—
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Ouais, je viens de remarquer un petit chouchi. On parle avec Citlali, mais ils ont écrit Yansan. Non?
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Eulalie.
Ouais, j'ai pas trouvé Yansan.
Show no mercy.
Allow me.
Ok.
Why me?
Ouais.
You wanna stand down!
Order guide you.
Headbutt! Yeah! Kapow! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
La dernière match, tu fais. Ouais, c'est tu sais, c'est la mise à jour annuelle.
Phew. Much better.
C'est la grosse mise à jour annuelle où là, t'avances l'histoire avec ta sœur. Où tu as du retard. Non, j'ai pas trop de retard. C'est Aurélie qui a du retard. Non, moi je suis à jour. Alors là, je fais du coup les quêtes, la grosse histoire de la mise à jour.
Oh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know it hit them.
Je suis beaucoup moins sur Genshin. Ouais, il y a un peu moins de... Il y a un peu moins de contenu en ce moment. Là, je t'avoue que sur cette mise à jour, il y a... là, c'est l'histoire du coup sur de frère à la sœur. Donc c'est assez intéressant. Il y a une histoire sur Skark qui était vachement sympa. Parce que t'apprends des choses. La précédente mise à jour, je crois pas qu'il y avait eu grand chose. J'ai fait l'avant-dernière mage 2-3 jours avant la dernière. Je crois pas qu'il y avait de gros trucs la précédente mise à jour. Alice. Ah bah si, Alice, oui, oui. Alice était enfin canonisée vraiment. Si, il y avait une grosse c'était la grosse mise à jour sur les sorcières, exact. J'avais oublié. Avec, oui, bah oui, c'était du coup le Valine qui était canonisé, le petit Valine qui était de la mise à jour d'été. Donc ceux qui n'ont pas fait la mise à jour d'été ne le connaissaient pas et bah du coup comme ils l'ont rendu canon, et du coup ils vont sûrement en faire un personnage jouable. Et ça je pense que c'est pour préparer notre Cry, parce que notre Cry du coup étant la nouvelle région, puisqu'on ne va pas à Snezaya directement, je pense qu'on va avoir pas mal de dérivés. Je sais pas si t'as vu mais ils ont commencé à teaser notre Cry dans tous les sens. Il y a très forte chance du coup maintenant qu'on rencontre Varka, Alice et compagnie, puisque sur la présentation ils les ont mis. En gros, j'ai fait la quête à mon stade et avec le procès. Ouais, c'est ça. Bah oui, c'est la quête qui canonise les sorcières. Donc tu as vu de petite Valine devenir humain, entre guillemets. Il devient de la même race que Albedo. Et j'ai pas encore fait la dernière. Bah là, du coup, moi je fais la mise à jour frère-sœur.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
C'est demain en caille. Donc c'est ce soir qu'ils font la mise à jour. C'est ce soir qu'ils font la mise à jour. Ouais. Ça va être la grosse mise à jour en caille là. Chat.
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
Ce soir à... J'ai pas compris, Tanguy. J'en ai eu la semaine dernière. De quoi que tu as eu la semaine dernière? Attends, j'ai pas tout compris.
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold!
Et si tu parles de la mise à jour Genshin, elle est sortie ouais, il y a 15 jours. Moi j'ai eu une mise à jour mercredi dernier. Non, ça fait 15 jours puisque Honkai c'est ce soir. Et c'est 15 jours entre chaque jeu Yo. Non, c'est le jeu. Merde, j'ai perdu. Ouais, la mise à jour Genshin, ouais, elle date d'il y a 15 jours. Parce qu'on arrive sur la fin de Scar. En fait, t'as Genshin qui se met, 15 jours après t'as Honkai, 15 jours après t'as Zenless. C'est comme ça qu'on sait les avancées de niveau.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength right from my body. Find a way to destroy it.
Je tiens pas compte de calendrier, j'essaie de survivre avec la chaleur de toutes les semaines. Tu m'étonnes. Ça va, on arrive pas encore à avoir du à peu près dans la maison, mais clairement on ouvre la porte. Hier j'ai dû monter à Chartres de Bretagne pour un entretien, ça va pas être chaud. Je suis content d'avoir la clé dans la manuelle. Et là, j'ai utilisé mon ultime dans le but. J'ai ouvert le ventilo en face de moi. Ouais, je comprends. Le problème du ventilo, c'est que c'est grave de l'air chaud, donc là, ça reflète pas. J'ai trop chaud, là. Je m'étonne. Je m'étonne. Ouais, j'avoue, faut aller faire des courses, ouais. Profite de la clim des magasins. Ok, ok.
Stabilize. This is order.
Headbutt! Heads up! Hero incoming! Oof! Look out below! Hero incoming! Yeah!
The wind knows it.
Get to work! Suffer the wrath of Eastly!
fine.
Hero incoming! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock!
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
Huh? Not sure I follow.
Je suis de repos
They
cette
did a
nuit, je me disais si
tactical
vous étiez
retreat,
dispo, je
that's
serais
all.
descendu vous
It's
voir,
just
mais
a
trop
different
chaud.
strategy.
Ça aurait pu être sympa. Mais moi je travaille, donc je vais finir à 17h30. Je t'avoue qu'après je fais à la piscine.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation.
Tu risques plus
They
de
don't
cuir sur la
do
route
things
en
in
plus.
half
mon pauvre.
measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the...
Paimon had a hunch she might, but you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can...
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Go ahead, you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
Hurry up, Brassa!
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. The Ansan and St. Lally are waiting for us. Ugh. We've scoured the entire area, but still nothing. How the heck did the key end up in that
T'es
Hilichurl's
tout seul
hands?
dans ta coloc, Tanguy? Y a pas Benjamin?
Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your sister's pocket as she passed by? Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way.
Oh, thank goodness! Someone's here.
Chez sa mère,
Please
oui
help
c'est vrai.
me.
C'était en juillet, je croyais qu'il partait en août, ok. Moi, j'ai un décalage dans le temps. Écoute. Après, si tu veux venir, mais le problème c'est que bah, moi je vais bosser. Le Voyer va pas être dispo avec toi, donc tu vas être un peu tout seul.
Oh, who are you? What happened?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not. We're completely serious.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things. Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Quick, let's see if she's okay.
Lol, t'inquiète, cet après-midi, je vais rester tranquille. De toute façon, j'ai la piscine à 18h30, donc si je dois venir, ce serait le soir. Ah oui, ok.
What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous. Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. And you're like, great! Thank you,
Savior?
Kapow! Charge! Charge!
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so it just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kinda funny, actually. Oh, really?
Sure. It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this...
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before?
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him around, you'll be safe from any monsters. So, what was the deal with those monsters?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when...
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters? Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't, but more importantly, to the
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
Good idea! We'll take you!
Phew, thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own.
A small village, far away from here. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the Savior is gonna be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior.
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. Anyway, there was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was true. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, the day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the Savior before it's too...
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the Savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when... Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior. And he's all...
Actually, I don't...
What? But didn't you say that...
Everything except the gender. The Savior was described as a young woman.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really? Oh, of course.
Who? Who is it? You have a sister? Well, then that's it. Please, can you take me to see her?
Huh. Maybe, if you're lucky.
Huh? But Isn't she your sister?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together. Yes, everyone says that the disaster is inevitable. But the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty cunt. What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you.
Oh, how should I... The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the Savior of dreams, so I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all.
What do you mean, limit?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the Savior in the meantime, please come and let me know.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden.
Alright then. Well, take care. Bing. What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now.
Running late again. Oh, you're back. How did it go?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately.
So I take it that the war's still on? That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seem the Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know where.
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Orders.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the great.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Ian-san.
Great. Thanks, you two.
Wow! Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though. You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look, but they didn't sense anything untoward. So we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, Traveler.
I'm sure they'll show up soon. Hurry up, Grassa!
Huh? Is that Tumaini? What brings you here? Is this, like, a meet and greet?
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as
It's not the same thing at all! There are plenty of chances to go to war. But a one-on-one chat with our... How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or...
No one's here to judge you on your pop.
I'm sorry, great hero, but...
Let Paimon guess. And out of...
May I challenge you to a fight?
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time?
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll... But I am still on patrol, so please...
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one...
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Hermione for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
Ugh, Paimon can't keep up with you. Your
Avec
tone
Paimon,
is
c'est
changed
toujours
all
pareil.
over
Tu peux
again.
faire de la
Now you
merde,
had a
tout le monde
spar
s'en
with the
fiche.
Traveler. What
Ça, c'est
next?
clair.
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing...
Okay... Well, to each their own.
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentalo.
Traveler? You're back already? And no one thought to wake me.
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't admit.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. What I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in
Yeah, that's right. Does that mean anything to you, Siglali?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had...
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't...
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to get in war. Adequate planning and preparation is the key.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you... Oh? Sure, what is it? Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that... It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple.
All right, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning...
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge? Anyway, the short answer is... There are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might...
Hey, I'm not that old!
Care to elaborate on what happened? This...
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the part...
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact. Whether that be hand-holding or otherwise, but that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on. And whether what she... Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious.
Actually, Paimon feel...
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Hello Rutra. Comment tu vas?
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of... At the very least, we should remain vigilant.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left...
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Hurry up, Brassa! Here I go!
Here we are. Deirdre will still be here. Oh, it's so quiet, though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all. Traveler, watch out!
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. Oh, did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, and it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved.
Ah, that's weirdly precise. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters...
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero. He already saved my life once. That's...
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're...
What? That is the real reason. Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry.
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Deirdre. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out.
You weren't in there that long.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house. And often, my mind would drift to this question. But my grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives...
Paimon, is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
I really treasured my world for a really long time. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories but I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey I'm going to make my world bigger. One step at a time. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had. Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now.
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell.
I need to find the savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure that's the most worthwhile thing I could think of doing. So I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? That's pretty cool. Paimon kind of...
Sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after... Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
Can you see them now?
Paimon still can't see anything.
Headbutt! Kapow! It's justice o'clock! Yeah!
Stabilize!
Hold the line.
Yeah! Hut! Hero incoming! Yeah! Headbutt! Hut! Charge!
Order guide you! Solidify!
One with nature.
Charge! Yeah! Hut! Charge! Headbutt! Look out below!
Into the wind.
Stabilize!
It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Look out below! Volcano kablam! Yeah! Chip headbutt!
Allow me.
One with nature.
Gather!
Hero incoming!
This is order!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Covenant of the Deep. Yeah. Hold the line. Yeah. Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get up? Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting... You doing all... Deirdith? Hey, it's okay.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You... spaced out?
I was just... the image of the traveler fighting to protect me.
All right.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it...
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you... All right. Deirdith will be... Huh? Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to, You just look quite distressed, like you were... I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing, but it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think...
Oh, You better not be trying to pull a
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control.
Self-control? No way is Paimon getting... You go ahead. But for the rest...
Oh, do I really seem that...
Well, Deirdre, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste.
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to...
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling?
Ah, that's a good point. We share the secret. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
It's the Abyss Order! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war.
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this...
What a weird situation. What is making these monsters in... Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't... Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been... Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about... We gotta go! Bye for now, Deirdre!
See ya, and please take care.
Hey, Ansan! We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now.
The front line has collapsed.
Huh? But how?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed.
Oh, feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so...
No, we're still mustering troops. Nope. So at first, I was also confused about what it... But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene.
What did...
One person. Just a single individual. They stormed the enemy line. They wielded an unknown power. and fought with a sword style that no one recognized. The guard who relayed this to me said that before he even had time to react, I'm only recounting what I heard. And I'm sure the guard in question, and assuming they're a neutral party, will need to figure out...
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, honestly, with the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up. Dainsleif.
Running late again.
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Eon's.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share...
Please don't mind him, Eon-san. He always talks like that, but...
It's quite all right. Uezo Eonson respects those of great power. It's quite clear that he meant no offense, and I am still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? So... Hey, Dane! Would it have killed you to be a little more... Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info? We thought so too. What do you think we should do? Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the... Wow! Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane. Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, she kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see. And then, she also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty... Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dane? Wait, wasn't his sister called the Princess, though? Where did this Savior thing come from? sounds like the people of Conria really believe. Gets it now. So, a bit like still, that doesn't explain the invisible. Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Master... Hurry up, Brassa! Here I go! Is that Dane and Neon-san discussing strategy together? Morning! What are you guys talking about?
Ah, you're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's up the location? The Cinder City.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like they're... And with any luck, maybe we'll find your...
Yep, our army is almost ready. And we've sent a message to Malwika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big... I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate...
You're gonna go on your own? Come on!
It's all right. I support your decision, Miss...
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is... And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we are... Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler. Oh, for a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna... Is this the place? The Abyss Order's hideout in Natlan? It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can clear this. And if you get to meet your sister again, even better. Preston, revamp!
Why me?
The wind knows me.
Quake!
Time to roll.
Stabilize!
Yeah! Kapow! Volcano kablam! Yeah!
Flame compelling! Order guide you! Gather!
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds call.
Billowing surge! Allow me!
Stabilize!
Yeah! Heads up! It's justice o'clock!
This is a very different battle from the one we fought with the Yansan. No one's backing down! Hold the line!
One with nature.
Rise! Gift of grace! Solidify! I will have order!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
The light shines!
Look out below!
My
By
holy
spark, the night
proclamation!
burns!
Power of revelation! Stabilize! Grace be upon
Into the
you!
wind.
Yeah!
Hear ye the word of joy! The truth shall set you free!
Allow me!
Order guide you! Solidify!
The wind knows me.
Revelation shall endure!
One with nature.
Hold the line!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Headbutt! Hero incoming! Yeah! Oof!
Gather!
Justice o'clock! Yeah! Kapow! Hi! Yeah!
Into the wind.
Covenant of the Deep! Let's move out.
The wind knows me.
Solidify!
Hi! Justice o'clock! Yeah!
Into the wind.
The relentless specter that haunts us. The abyss is all present. To feel to resist it, fail.
Yeah! Ultimate flying kick! Charge!
Wind strike.
Crumble!
Billowing surge!
Headbutt!
One with nature.
Allow me!
Hero incoming! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Hero incoming! Yeah!
order guide you. Stabilize.
As one with wind and cloud.
Kapow!
Shall rise once again.
Time to go.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
So, where's the Traveler's sister then?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us are being... Then allow me to be frank, as far as we are concerned. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. Her Highness has... For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally... Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with Layla, and then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? She used the Loom of Fate? Wait, does this mean the attack on the mask? Oh no!
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived, and all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years.
Right! You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to... Plus, if it was really so easy, Moika and the captain would have had to wait...
Oh, you poor fools. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague.
Oh, what is...
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours, or...
The wind knows me.
Hold the line!
Give into the embrace of the abyss and be baptized!
Hey! Headbutt!
You battled in vain! The Abyss Order's mission has been fulfilled!
Rest and rebuild! Charge! Hero incoming! Yeah! Boot! Headbutt!
Stabilize! I will have order!
Hold the line!
Justice o'clock! Yeah! Look out below! Justice o'clock!
Will not bring shame to the name of the
Permanent of the deep! That should be all of them, right? So, we've destroyed the... Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
"500 years on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainsleif. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade. Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. Finally had enough. Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least... What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within her had been, yet we still despaired at her choice. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now, including her regret over what happened, comes from a... And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to... I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions. I honestly can't remember them anymore. Look at me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I... But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide, without my history, I fear I will become another. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Khaenri'ah we once called home.
J'ai pas trop suivi pour pas me spoil. Bah ouais, non, ne suis pas trop parce que là tu apprends énormément de choses sur Khaenri'ah donc et sur la sœur. Donc ouais, évite. Mais j'ai l'impression que pour une fois ça tourne encore en rond. Non, ça tourne pas du tout en rond là. Là on en apprend des choses.
Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
Il y a un méchant de l'abîme en bas et... Oh, je sais rien. Eh ben là justement, c'est... Si, là t'apprends énormément de choses.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient, as long as the loom of fate heard what I could not.
D'ailleurs, si jamais tu veux faire l'histoire, fais d'abord la quête de Skirk, parce que il y a un lien avec Surtalogie, et là t'as un lien aussi avec Surtalogie, donc je te conseillerais de faire d'abord la quête de Skirk. De quoi, Ri? Si ça c'est qui sûr? Bah sur ta logie, tu sais qui c'est, Tanguy? Moi j'avais oublié, perso. Et tu sais c'est qui les 4 autres?
On nous avait dit une fois, mais ils ont
Voilà.
pas de lien avec une sorcière.
Non. Et sur ta logie, il y a un lien avec une sorcière.
De toute façon, ils ont trop
Et sur ta logie, fait partie des sorcières.
Oui.
Oui, c'est un mec. C'est l'une des sorcières, mais c'est l'un des 5 pêcheurs de Khaenri'ah.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is... Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Khaenri'ah's ley lines as they were 500 years ago. The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of... And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain. Indeed, we, a people in exile, stranded 500 years in the future, will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded. Precisely, for you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion just like ours. But we had to obtain the memories in your mind whatever the price, even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait. Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines.
Gotta steer clear of other people.
It steered it! Great! She's still here!
We're not from the same world, are we? Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to... In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland? No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future. If the future is unknown, I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although... I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just... too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her. Huh? What is it?
Ah, dilemme. Bah ouais, oui et non, je pense que ça va pas changer énormément, mais un peu. Parce que quand on a trouvé la clé du vaisseau spatial, euh, il y avait un protopéninus qui était à côté. Et je me demande si la fille n'était pas le protopéninus, comme on sait que tous les aériens ont été victimes de la malédiction.
Ça veut dire qu'elle n'a pas de sang pur.
Bah elle est peut-être pas de sang pur, c'est pour ça qu'elle aurait été transformée. Bah, moi je lui donnerai la clé parce que c'est ce qui est la seule chose qui va prouver qu'on l'a rencontrée. Salut Aiko, ça va? Je ne peux pas rester. Je vais à la mer faire du paddle. Bon après-midi à toi. Pas de soucis, ça va bien de mon côté. Ben, profite bien de ton après-midi. En plus, tu vas pouvoir te rafraîchir, donc profite.
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you! The Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. Hmm? What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The Traveler just disappeared after taking Deirdre's hand. It was like Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot. But looking all...
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister?
Huh? You met your sister? And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away? Well, oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
Et la grand-mère, là, elle se croit dans Aladdin. Bah, Citlalis a toujours été, hein. Toujours sans son petit nuage. Ça ne change pas. En même temps, ça lui correspond bien parce que c'est une grosse feignasse. Ouais. Une alcoolique un peu. Donc, moi, je trouve que le nuage pour se déplacer, c'est pas mal. Aussi pour la ramener.
Quand elle est bourrée,
Quand elle est bourrée, c'est pratique. Ouais. Tous les jours.
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it. The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but during the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've
you're not the
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Huh.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands. So it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler? Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Varessa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real feast. Huh?
Ian-san, leave him be. This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
Traveler?
Let's roll!
Ouais, donc voilà l'histoire. Conclusion, l'ordre divin sera sûrement le gros méchant du jeu. On va sûrement affronter avec tout le monde. On en parlait avec Aurélie. Aurélie pense, c'est que les Fatouis sont contre l'ordre divin. Notre sœur est contre l'ordre divin. On a aussi été contre l'ordre divin avec Fontaine. Tu as dit quoi d'autre? Fontaine, il y a tous les dragons, mais même tous les dragons sont contre l'ordre divin, puisqu'on leur a volé du pouvoir. Donc, conclusion, tout le monde est entièrement contre l'ordre divin. Donc il faut s'attendre à ce qu'un jour on aille chez Célestia, on aille tout péter. Sachant qu'en plus, c'est l'ordre divin qui nous a séparés entre le frère et la sœur. Donc il faut s'attendre vraiment à ce que Snezaïa sera peut-être... Moi j'avais cette hypothèse-là au début, hein, qu'on aurait été avec Snezaïa et on se serait assemblé avec eux pour aller combattre l'ordre divin. Ça j'avais cette hypothèse-là. J'avais l'année dernière. Ce qui m'avait posé sur cette hypothèse, c'est le fait que Célestia, ils essayent d'avoir tous les gnosis. Et le seul but d'avoir les gnosis...
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is right.
Les Aya, ils essayent d'avoir tous les gnosis. Le seul but, c'est de pouvoir accéder à l'ordre divin. Là, la Célestia, l'ordre divin, Célestia. Là, la sœur, elle crée un nouveau monde avec la nouvelle Caenaria pour accéder à l'ordre divin, donc à Célestia. Donc tout le monde va se lier contre l'ordre divin. C'est le chemin que le jeu est en train de montrer. Bah, en même temps, l'ordre divin a détruit Caenaria. Il fout la merde dans tous les sens. Regarde la fontaine. Tout le monde est en train de crever avec la mer primordiale, juste parce que c'était des océanides qu'on a transformés en humains par l'Archon Hydro. Et l'Archon Hydro s'est sacrifié pour aller contre l'autorité de l'ordre divin. Donc en fait, l'ordre divin, là-haut, il devrait être en train de se péter sur la gueule. Mais d'ailleurs, celle qui nous a séparés frères-sœurs, on n'avait pas dit qu'elle avait été déchue ou un truc comme ça. Je crois qu'on nous avait expliqué ça. À un moment, ils en avaient parlé de la déesse qui nous avait séparés. Il me semblait qu'ils en avaient parlé quand on a... Il y a le côté El Capitano, quand on avait rencontré l'espèce de gros œil là, qui était à peu près à l'origine de la malédiction Caenaria, de l'immortalité. Et que ça a fait le dilemme avec Capitano, qui a fait que Capitano pouvait quand même quelque part mourir. Je ne retiens pas le nom de tous les dieux qu'il y a, parce qu'il y en a tellement. Comme là, on vient d'avoir pour la première fois le nom du... Bah, je ne me souviens pas qu'on nous avait donné le nom du dieu du temps. Pour moi, c'est la première fois qu'on nous le donne. Le déesse de la vie. Et là, c'est le dieu du temps. Donc on a 3 divinités qui ont été citées. Hors archon, oui, mais je ne parle pas des archons, je parle vraiment des divinités de l'ordre divin.
En fait, je me rends compte qu'il y a d'autres dieux que les archons. Je pensais que les archons étaient les dieux.
Les gnosis, ce sont les restes du 3e descendeur. Nous, on est le 4e descendeur. Je reste à dire que le 1er et 2e descendeur, où est-ce qu'ils sont? Est-ce que c'est pas eux qui seraient à la commande de Célestia? De toute façon, Snezaïa va nous apporter énormément de réponses.
La sœur n'est pas une descendeuse.
Oui, ça on sait que la sœur n'est pas une descendeuse.
Du coup, elle arrive dans le monde.
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering, weeding,
Et la
fertilizing the
question que je me
soil,
pose, c'est
making
pourquoi
sure
elle
the
n'était pas
temperature
une
is right.
descendeuse et moi je suis un descendeur.
Pourquoi tu as pu garder tes souvenirs?
You have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
En fait, il y a une différence sur comment elle et moi on est arrivés dans ce monde. La seule différence qu'on aurait entre nous deux, c'est quand on a été séparés. Nous, du coup, une fois qu'on a été séparés, on a pris des autres passages et on s'est retrouvés coincés en Thévat, quelque part. C'est ce qui a fait qu'on est arrivés. Mais elle, l'espèce d'attaque de l'ordre divin, Et qu'est-ce qui te dit qu'au final, la cinématique qu'on a au début du jeu, on est en train de combattre une divinité et tu as du coup, le fil du destin là, qui nous sépare. Qu'est-ce qui nous dit qu'on n'était pas à Kaenaria au début? Et qu'au final, elle nous a retrouvés et qu'on est allé combattre l'ordre divin, mais on a perdu et c'est comme ça que Kaenaria est tombé. De toute façon, le début du jeu, en fait, c'est la guerre de Kaenaria.
No matter how busy life gets, you should
On a encore
always
pas
sit
mal
down and
de
enjoy a
trous.
proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up
Bah,
high,
Paimon,
then
c'est le gros
squash it all
point.
down.
Est-ce que finalement, oui, Paimon ne serait pas, comme l'hypothèse du tout début du jeu, la grande méchante du jeu? De toute façon, c'est une des premières, la numéro 1 ou la numéro 2 descendeurs.
C'est la seule de son histoire de toutes les vagues.
Oui, il y a ça aussi. Ce qui
Et
pourrait,
genre, on l'a pêché dans un lac.
ce qui pourrait continuer d'affirmer que c'est une descendeuse.
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose
Ça
it.
serait un des restes de
So,
du dernier
wanna
du
train
troisième
with me
descendeur.
sometime?
Ouais, alors, une descendeur.
Moi, je commence à me demander ouais, si Paimon n'est pas une descendeuse. Et qu'elle serait à la tête peut-être de Célestia. Parce que... ouais. On a coupé pour pas tout spoil Tanguy. Mais du coup, tu dis que c'est Alice qui décide qui est descendeur.
Alice ne décide pas forcément, mais elle est la gardienne des frontières.
Alors qu'est-ce qui a fait qu'elle a décidé que nous on était un descendeur?
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard.
Sur ce côté descendeur, on le
Weeding,
sait depuis
fertilizing the
Suméo.
soil, making sure the temperature is right. Most
Descendeur.
importantly,
On a juste
you
des
have to
infos
keep
sur
the
le
fruit in a
troisième
good
et
mood.
logique. Il nous manque quand même les infos sur le premier et deuxième descendeur. Ça change pas. Je sais plus, on a peut-être des infos quelque part. Il y a tellement de contenu dans le jeu. Mais de toute façon, notre trail a pour but d'apporter beaucoup de réponses sur les différentes nations également. Mais je suis pas sûr que notre trail nous apportera des informations sur notre histoire à nous. Donc la conclusion, c'est que notre trail, ça va pas nous, de toute façon notre histoire à nous, on avance qu'une fois par an. Ça change pas, c'est toujours une fois par an. Mais il faut s'attendre que l'année prochaine, bah, on avance peut-être un peu plus et rencontrer peut-être la Kaenaria de l'autre univers. Puisqu'elle va l'amener dans cet univers, c'est son objectif.
Là, on a le premier descendeur.
Ah, donc le premier descendeur, c'est lui qui a créé l'ordre divin. Le deuxième descendeur. On va arrêter là, je vais retourner bosser parce que... Donc, je vais pas. On a eu pas mal de réponses là, donc je suis content. Mais on a quand même pas mal encore d'interrogations et quelques nouvelles questions qui se posent. Et ça reste dans la logique qu'on approfondit tout doucement les questions.
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for complete.
Bah, ça m'a donné envie de reprendre Genshin. D'avoir toutes ces... Ouais. Bah, moi, clairement, j'ai juste envie d'avoir la suite. Là on nous explique des choses. Et on nous apporte de nouvelles questions, mais... On a des débuts de réponses tout doucement. Mais c'est vrai que là... Bah, les hypothèses sont là. Après, voilà, le but du jeu, c'est un jeu service, hein, ça change pas. Mais je pense qu'on arrive tout doucement sur la fin du jeu. Il fallait que je fasse la quête de toute façon. Ouais. Bah, honnêtement, prends ton temps et à bien tout comprendre, parce que je pense que c'est pas mal, parce que ça apporte pas mal de choses, mais bon, c'est plutôt cool. Même Dudley, au final, on apprend des petites choses en plus sur lui. Moi, la bague de son frère, je m'en souvenais clairement plus bas. Là, j'ai l'impression que c'était une nouvelle information. Ah, j'ai quand même hâte de la suite.
Ouais, je viens de regarder sur la
Quoi?
jusqu'à Alice sur une descendeuse.
Alice serait une descendeuse. Ce serait la...
C'est vrai qu'elle a une demi-fois.
Ça serait la deuxième.
Voilà.
Attends, si Alice est une descendeuse, faut qu'on nous explique.
Descendeur chronique. Alice est voyageur sur épingle de famille. Et du coup, après, on a déjà un
Épingle de famille.
c'est quoi?
J'ai pas compris le problème.
Famille.
De famille, ça s'appelle. Et lui, le troisième, ce serait éparpillé. Bref, allez. Une bonne année où on a de la complétion des différentes histoires des nations. L'origine, ça correspond pas à celle qui nous a séparé de notre sœur. Non, on verra. Je sais plus. Avec les persos. De Villette qui en aurait parlé. Alors, t'es là. L'histoire. Je ne lis jamais ce truc-là. Feuille divin peut-être. Ah, il y a un truc là. Bien que Villette n'ait pas besoin d'œil divin pour utiliser son pouvoir élémentaire, il y a certaines choses qu'il n'a comprises qu'une fois devenu dragon à part entière. Gravement blessé après la grande guerre de vengeance, l'usurpateur a perdu ses fonctions et n'était plus en mesure de supprimer l'ordre originel de ce monde avec son autorité totale. Cependant, pour supprimer et contrôler le rassemblement et la haine du monde, il a créé le Gnosis avec une autre personne venue plus tard. C'est ainsi qu'un ordre a été créé. Comment les gens en sont devenus à savoir que 7 souvenirs et comment tous les fragments primordiaux étaient contrôlés pour se dévorer les uns les autres. J'ai rien compris.
J'ai un total de 7 fragments primordiaux, donc j'avais deux pouvoirs que les 7 éléments.
Ça expliquerait notre craille. Ouais. Il n'y a pas spécialement.
Non, mais en fait,
Là, c'est sur l'histoire de Villette. Ça va pas nous apporter. Où les répliques?
Greetings. I am the Chief Justice, or Iudex, of Fontaine. But you may simply address me by using my surname, Neuvillette. Not because I wish to keep my distance from you. No, I am merely conscious that being overly familiar may bring the impartiality of the judiciary into question in some people's eyes. If you have any requests or concerns, then, to the extent permitted... Ah, so it is your birthday. Happy birthday. I do not know if rain is in the forecast today, but let me see what I can do.
Propos de l'Arc-Pompion. Ça, c'est sur la gaffe, on est droit. Non. Élémentaux arrivés. Propos de l'œil divin, peut-être. Donc rien, et là. D'accord. Non, ils apportent. Non, je sais pas. Bon, après, je pense qu'on aura la suite avec ça. Bon, on verra ça. En tout cas, on sait toujours pas la prochaine mise à jour si on aura une île festival ou une faille. Usurpateur, c'est ce que je comprenais que c'était le premier descendeur. On est le premier. On est le premier. J'aime bien qu'on est le premier. Je suis pas très loin. Tu peux faire un ou deux dans le boutique. 5, 6, 7, 9. Tu as récupéré tes trucs quotidiens? Oui, j'aime bien récupérer. Ah, j'ai pas eu mes... Hein? De quoi? J'ai récupéré ta quête. J'ai fait le guide de la retenue. J'ai fait la date. Ouais, on verra tranquillement. Bon, là je vais arrêter parce que là il bossait. À combien de vœux je suis? Combien de vœux de mon nouvel échec? Faut gratter, faut gratter, faut gratter. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Je suis à 60 vœux. Donc max 30 vœux. Max 30 vœux et je peux avoir ce cas. Elle tombe. Faut avoir combien de prénoms quoi? 160. Je suis à 90. Alors après, je pourrais aussi faire les trésors spirales et tout ça, qui devrait. Là, je vois 800. Oui, je vois des choses pour avoir. Allez, on va arrêter là. Maintenant, je remercie tout le monde pour être passé. Merci Tanguy. Merci à Echo. Et il y avait Rutra aussi qui est passé. Je fais peut-être un Géo quiz. Ça sera peut-être le voir après. Du coup, je vous souhaite une bonne après-midi. Moi, je retourne bosser. Et je vous dis peut-être à tout à l'heure. Parce que, je sais pas, peut-être que tout à l'heure, on fera du Funko. Peut-être. Funko ou Genshin. Mais en tout cas, demain, ça sera un live Honkai pour la nouvelle mise à jour. On va enfin savoir le destin de Finon et qui va être le prochain des Chryséens. Le prochain des Chryséens à mourir. Sachant qu'un seul doit survivre et tous doivent mourir. Ça, tu l'apprends quand tu arrives à un forest. C'est pas un spoiler. Et à tous ceux qui veulent jouer à Honkai, il y a une bonne nouvelle qui arrive. Un gros changement dans le jeu. Ça pourrait peut-être arriver à Genshin et à Zenless plus tard. C'est la possibilité de zapper les blabla, comme certains les appellent. Alors je trouve que pour tout ce qui est secondaire, qui est pas intéressant, c'est vachement bien. On peut zapper et avoir juste un petit résumé. Et ça sera aussi accessible sur l'histoire. À la prochaine mise à jour, ils vont le faire pour l'Astral Express et Lyosha, pas Lyosha, le Luofu. Et je crois un petit peu de Amphoreus. Et 2 mises à jour après, ils ont annoncé, ou la mise à jour suivante, que ça serait aussi accessible pour les autres planètes. Donc ça peut être vachement pratique pour ceux qui commenceraient le jeu ou qui veulent le commencer. Ça peut faire gagner facilement des centaines d'heures quand même. Donc c'est plutôt intéressant pour ceux qui voudraient se lancer sur les jeux. À voir s'ils l'incluront dans Genshin. Moi, je serais plus tendance à ne pas zapper les dialogues, notamment pour les histoires principales. Mais j'avoue que pour tout ce qui est secondaire, notamment les quêtes compagnons dans Honkai, c'est Ça peut être vachement pratique. Voilà, c'est la petite info pour ceux qui ne l'auraient pas. Alors je vous souhaite une bonne après-midi et peut-être à tout à l'heure sur Funko Fusion. Je vous propose de lancer le raid sur Ultra. Voilà, à la prochaine!